Siema. Dobra. Wulkan zrobiliśmy.
Hey, is that it over there?
Forge, craft. Nope. O, tutaj mogę, ale to... Kurde, jakie rękawice. Ja pierdzielę. Wjechał czas na jaj kupić. I je kurde ubrać. Teoretycznie wszystko mam na to. A, będzie śmiesznie. Craft. Okej. Ale mamy i te za cały czas jeszcze. No co ty? Watering can, no co ty? Nie stać mnie na nic. No co ty? Nie, to nie chcę. O, ale tego mogę ci kupić. Proszę bardzo, panie. Proszę bardzo. Nie. No tutaj z wielkim... Ja pierdzielę. No też ma atak, to jest ten. Ale jemu to dam. Idziemy outfit. Haircut, costume, Iron Gauntlet. Taking flaprufish.
Love the sound of hammers banging away.
Dobrze, śmigniemy tutaj.
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Jeszcze działa?
3 centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alvin.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
Damy radę, miszu.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard it.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave?
O,
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead.
Works for me.
fast travel point. Wait until the ship is ready to take off.
It's funny, is
What is?
all this. When we first started this thing, did you, after all, This is the sort of thing I was rebelling against.
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew I...
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dahna alone. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, and it's not just us.
A, pogadaj,
Because
Because there are
zostawcie mnie w
still many of
spokoju.
my kind who believe
Bez
it. There are
problemu.
those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dahna. I doubt...
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dahna.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renas.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorn. Shion? Huh?
Czy oni śpiona siedząca?
Shion?
Kurde, ona z nas
Where'd
uciekła.
Shion go? How could she just go off on her own? Shion. Shion!
Co się znowu dzieje?
It's your thorns? But why?
Uff.
You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
O Jezus, o, nie szliła.
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Rolron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time. The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shion. But tell me how...
Immortal, nieśmiertelna nas.
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why. But my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
Wow.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death.
A,
I've seen
symbioza.
it. A darkness that swallows up
Szpony
everything until nothing remains.
za
It's a vision of
nieśmiertelność.
oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegus, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renaissance on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
Dokładnie.
That's...
Chciał się poświęcić, żeby ta ciemność się nie wydobyła.
when this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Dahnans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this.
Uuu.
I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
O Jezus. Będziemy zawsze z tobą.
Dying. It's no better than being a slave. How can you endure this? It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. Fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else too.
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll
kot
fight
mi
as
przyszedł.
well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a
Tak,
force for
wszyscy
good, not
pomożemy,
hate.
jesteśmy drużyną. Kochamy ciebie.
And me too.
Będzie
I meant it
git.
with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys.
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope. Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns.
Dokładnie.
The true nature of which I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible, though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you.
Nie jesteś sama. No, jest git.
You are not alone.
You guys. You're all so stubborn. Thank
No
you,
się rozpłakała dziewucha.
everyone.
Może ja ci te rogi ściągnę teraz.
For right now. And a little while longer. I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
Talks with other party members. The night before takeoff.
The end of the...
I believe Shion is telling the truth.
As a friend, still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what...
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues. Yet,
So where do her thorns fit in then?
well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Well, that's what...
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelagian. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renan would normally have inside them.
Dokładnie.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
So, Halim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say?
Right.
No, ma rację chłop. No, z nimi zawsze są jakieś ciekawe rozmowy. Odpowiedzi
How you holding
dostaniemy
up?
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
tym Lego
You
Nasie.
took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that?
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still. Shion doesn't know how lucky she is.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
I'm
jest
being
szczęśliwa,
serious.
bla
She
bla
really
bla.
needed that. That's what I'm...
I just want for Shion. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday
You can say that. I have my own dream.
Agreed. Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Fair enough.
Shion's had to deal. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. I just figured that, but it turned out to be.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time.
I'm sure it made her...
You...
Yeah, I do. If she... You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be...
Yeah. When you think about... But over time, we've... No, I mean, I think it'd be really...
Rinwell.
Dobrze, dobrze. A, nie ma.
Did you know?
You mean about she...
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. It's like a completely different world.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but...
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all.
At least you figured it out in time, though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alvin.
Świnki. Ja pierdzielę.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say.
Zephyr,
I guess he could...
Law.
Sorry. I guess we'll need all our... I'll probably end up...
Yeah, I think...
Co tutaj to w ogóle jest to? Tam chyba coś w środku.
Hey.
I seem to cause as much as I try to look like I have things under control.
You're not the only one.
Hey,
Dobrze,
do
dostaniesz
you remember
kwiatuszkę
the
za
first time
niej
you
zamiast
said I was your
chodzi.
friend?
Zmienię to.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you. I was different back then. The Dahnans were not even people to me. And I knew I would be in that room with Deadheim. When you called me your friend. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as I thought of you as a way to use the blazing sword. And... But after that day, one time became two. And before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as then. Everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. I didn't want to die and lose you all.
Shion.
But then... Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on... I've met too
nie
many
planuję
people along
umierać.
the way who... So I'll
Dobry
fight.
plan.
For Dahna and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. I
Dobrze.
don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, but I swear I'll be there with you.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no walls.
Yeah.
No i git.
Everyone well rested?
Okej. Po
Ten
pierwsze. Dam ci kwiatka.
Go. We depart for Lenegis.
Zewnątrz. No okej, ale mi się wydaje, że jeszcze tutaj nie, bo zróbmy deficymentys. Mi się wydaje, że już to dam radę zrobić. Nie, zawsze mało punktów może tam wpaść, nie?
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
Widzę. A one są level 7, to 2 razy uderzyć już padną. O proszę się ma.
I should probably think about tonight's menu.
I thought I was used to fire by now.
Okej. Tego damy radę? Bez jedzenia? Damy.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
43. Damy radę.
Amazing.
Ta, na luzie. I... ale atak. Okej, ten atak był... Ktoś mnie wyleczy, dzięki. I tyle. A, już prawie połowa. A na początku to było... Okej, mamy ją. Brawo go.
They're not playing around.
Now you see what I can do. Now I'm real mad.
Perhaps now isn't the time.
I really don't.
Dobre.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous
Z tymi zajączkami. Bardzo ładnie.
Okay, here I go.
Where are you going? Outstanding form.
My turn.
Water, hear my call. Change between heaven and earth. Let them fear. Hear the healing out. First aid. A chain between heaven and earth.
Try harder. This one's all mine. Not a chance. I'm not done.
It's about to strike.
You picked the wrong fight. Start, everyone.
can't get out of this.
Zabiła mnie. Mamy podniesie? Tak. Okej. I ją kurwa minęła.
Now you see what I can do.
Here's a healing confiscated.
What a relief.
Try harder.
Here's the healing.
Rising Viper.
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
No, no już prawie.
They're not playing around.
Edit. A, ona już żyje.
Rising Viper. Take this. Now. Here I come.
Here comes something big.
Try to dodge.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
O,
You picked the wrong fight.
i nie ma, no. Jest git. O to chodzi. Astra Flower. O. No, Armor Breaker. Od razu coś kupiłem.
That was a little close for comfort.
O, jeszcze to wezmę. I teraz do zbegu. Muszę to oddać.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Proszę. A to na początku chciałem sam zrobić z tą kobitką. Śmiesznie.
What?
Right. Afraid not.
Right.
Yeah!
Dobrze, kaska też wpadła. Teraz... To zrobiliśmy, to tutaj możemy zrobić. I to będzie... Cave of Solitude? Nie. 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 Iglo Waste. Tutaj na górze, tam to będzie.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
O, tak, ja. Tam muszę wejść do środka.
This is what we were asked to get, wasn't it?
Dokładnie to.
Is this
Iron Pipe. I teraz... Look for the Phantom Flower. A, to jest to.
called legendary instrument?
Actually, I think it's one of the
Tu
freight train
Wonderbacht. No tak.
parts that I was using for a sword.
Tutaj nie. One są Palace. A nie, to był Nis, nie? Nis. Nie Ekos, tylko tam na górze. Tak.
I'm sure anything will be fine. We should take it.
Tam jest in. I pajacowi to oddać.
How's this?
I see.
Great!
Agreed.
Don't...
Dziękuję. Pewnie za to nie dostałem, ale... Wyślony z listy.
You've collected an awful lot of those objects. You sure it's not just...
Hush. The pieces speak to me.
What?
These relics that have scattered about. I can hear them whispering.
Really? Do you hear?
What? No! Don't get me wrong.
But don't you sometimes mutter stuff like, "Come to me, astral and..."
You...
Its charm really shines through now that it's been reassembled.
He's in his own little world at this point.
You get just like him when it comes to weapons, you know.
You're right. Oh my gosh. Am I just like Dohalim?
Huh? Why are you guys so quiet all of a sudden?
I can't believe you managed to shoo off that irritating bard.
Had we brought him along,
No i git.
it would have livened up our...
Teraz... Nie.
journey.
To co tutaj jeszcze? To muszę zbierać. to jest za słaby. Może później. Za słabe, za słabe. Nie mam jeszcze... View map. A, za słabe. You government too white, soft, fluffy objects. Nie wiem, może jeszcze nie.
Considerably. You know?
Więc...
Maybe you're right.
Tu
We could have hit it off.
Yeah, and the two of you could be irritating together.
chcę jeszcze coś na pewno. Weź ten tu pan. Nie chcę ciebie. Ciebie. Ciebie i ciebie. Okej, buy, sell. Nie. Craft. Nie, okej, tego nie potrzebuję. Forge. Nope, nope. No słabe. Ale Refined Ignis Rohr. Refined Ignis Rohr. Mogę to wziąć i potem mogę to tutaj kupić. I Dragon Flames tam. Tamed Water Edition 2. Lizard Fin. Okej, Tamed Water. Kurde, test. I tak to jest głupie też, kurde, jak to nie jest założone. Equipment. Powiedzmy to. I znowu do niego pójdę. Forge, craft weapon. Proszę, teraz mogę. Craft and equip. Tak. Najlepsze ciebie Blistering Fang nie mogę. Tutaj bym mógł. Ignis Rohr. Mam już najlepsze. Okej, to no troszkę jest lepsze. Ignis Rohr jest, tak. I to i Craft and Equip. Proszę. Dobrze. To na tym akurat zakończymy. I w następnym będziemy śmigać chyba na inną planetę.